Sorry for my absence with my English speaking friends. I could not upload that video last week due to some personal reasons. So today I am giving that remedies part for English listening people. So as you have seen, we are going to take the subject of remedies. Okay. The first question which is in the everybody's mind is that why astrology? There are a few reasons why one can take help of an astrology. One is that is called SWOT analysis. That is where S stands for strength, W for weakness, O for opportunity, and T for threat. So people are at some many a times people are under confusion that to take a decision, what to do, whether they are doing right, they are choosing correct profession, correct partner, or many such situations are there. Or even sometimes they are taking correct education, that is also there. So here the thing is that know your strengths, weakness, and opportunity which you can encash, and the threats that if you take that opportunity, what is the cost, what is the of that opportunity that you have to pay. So if all these things are clear, one is in a better position to take any decision. So there are other methods also, many counselings, your own experience, your parents or well-wishers advice. There are many things, but another tool is astrology. If you see, if your horoscope is seen by some qualified or some learned astrologer, this thing which the counseling etc. can take where sometimes a month, this thing can be done within a couple of hours or even couple of minutes also. One uses this. Another use is finding your ikigai. Ikigai is the purpose of life. That is, the ikigai is a Japanese term which is used if you are, there is just a study in Japan which proved that people who know their purpose of life can lead a longer life, satisfied life, and they are comparatively happier than other people. Not everybody wants to know the purpose of their life, but for those who want to know the purpose of their life, the astrology can be definitely a very great help. Another thing is finding your soulmates. There is one belief in some parts of the world or in the humanity in total that we are the children of God. We are separated from our soul families and sent to the earth to follow the consequences of wrongs that we have done. So our purpose of everybody who is on this planet is to find his soul family, get attached to them, and move ahead from the human life and move back to the God. So finding a soulmate, there are certain techniques. I have known of some yogas in Gemini astrology where they can tell you that whether the person with whom you are dealing, he can be your brother, father, mother, wife, children, friend, whether he is your soulmate or not. So these three things are, are important, can be taken care of astrology, if not 100%, maybe to the tune of 50, 60, 70%. Another thing is that only 65% of people visit an astrologer once at least in their lifetime. The rest 35% don't go. So if somebody is not interested, he wants to learn by his experience. So it is not astrology is never a compulsion. Now we are coming to remedies part, whether they are useful or not, whether you require them or not. If you trust yourself, you trust destiny, you trust your God, you trust your teacher, you trust your guru, you trust your passion, there is no need to go for any remedy. This episode is useless for you. Forget it, switch it off. Do something else, you will waste time. But if there are doubts, then the role of remedy is there. Now the second thing is, what is the percentage of the remedy which works? There is a saying in Hindi that "Doobne ko tinke ka sahara." The person who is drowning, even if he gets a help of a small wooden toothpick or what you can say, a wooden swab, that faith in that wooden swab will make him swim. So remedies at least are that swab which can help you. depends upon the situations. So this is what about the remedies is, and I have seen during my entire career of around 19-20 years in astrology, I have not done for my natives who come to me, my friends and my clients or whatever they are. In 20 years, I must have done only 7-8 remedies. Myself, I have visited many astrologers, have done many of them, some completely, some I left in between. But in my career as a professional, I have in 20 years maybe I have done 8-10 remedies. So not because I am basically a student or a believer in predictive astrology, but sometimes I also go for a remedy in case when the prediction or the strength of a yoga or a planet is dicey or doubtful, where we have an element of maybe, then we go for a remedy. Now let's come to, this is all about why astrology are the remedies relevant or required. Now the next part is on the remedies. As we are dealing with astrology, so we will talk about only astrological remedies only.